We are an OEM of Radio Access Network, which is precisely providing network connectivity to mobile operators in rural areas. And we join hand with Loofca International. And the purpose of joining hand is to connect the unconnected communities across Africa. And we together taking a mission in terms of the digital divide which is currently there with respect to urban and rural, and that together we are going to minimize by deploying a rural solution to connect the unconnected communities in Africa by providing tier 1 operators mobile voice and data services so that these communities can connect to their dear ones and families outside the rural community. As you know, the technologies have been evolving. We are starting with the technology which is currently available, and over a period as technology is going to evolve, we are going to expand or extend the new technology and continue to work together in interest of public, interest of local community to provide a mobile connectivity to them, and as well as an opportunity in terms of considering like this, we are deploying a network for the people, for the local people, and by the local people actually. So we're looking to empower the local community in Africa. So look, the reason for deciding Loofca International, Loofca has been spread across various countries in Africa, and they've been diversified in different businesses, which is precisely looking to the energy, renewable energy, and other kind of stuff.
We're based in the UK as Loofca International Limited. We're also in Dubai as Loofca Global FZE. And we're in Nigeria as Loofca Energy Limited, and we're in Loofca Energy office just now.
It's a noble initiative. It opens up. I mean, this is also an NCC mandate, connecting the unconnected. There are vast portions of Nigeria that are not connected.
Connectivity in rural areas doesn't just end with connectivity per se in rural areas. As it is, even rural areas have some level of connectivity now, but not enough for them to be able to do business. So it will come to a stage that even somebody that sells boli by the roadside will say, okay, do transfer. One, it helps security. It's a great opportunity that's been presented to Loofca International Limited, and we'll then get to Nigeria and every other African countries. In a short while, within a space of 3 to 5 years, we're looking to deploy about 10,000 sites across Africa. And we're looking at about 2,000 in rural areas of Nigeria. And so for tier 1 operators. So what it means is that in those periods, many more Nigerians will have access to data, will have access to be able to use telephone in rural areas to connect all over the world. This is a very positive step. It is capital intensive, has been noted, but yeah, we're up to it and we're ready for it, and the nation will be better off for it.
Why the interest in Africa compared to other continents?
Africa is definitely a focus area, considering there is a lot many areas which are still left out. That's a reason for selecting or working towards connecting for a good cause in the African region.
So we're building 10,000 sites across Africa, and tier 1 operators are signing in. Okay, I will use 1,000 with you. I will use 500 with you. I will use 2,000 here, all across Africa. And tier 1 operators, you all know, we would go from MTN to Orange to Airtel across Africa. And so these are, whoever is interested comes on board, but first and foremost, it is our sites.
That's correct.
Jointly owned by Loofca International and Vanu in America.
And I think the most important part of it for us as Loofca is we believe in empowerment, we believe in empowering Africans, going to those rural areas, going to where they have not been heard. Everybody deserves to be heard. We all deserve to have a voice. So for me, that is actually appealing mostly to me, even than any other thing. So for me, I want to call my grandfather in Nupe, and be able to talk to him. So I'll be going to Nupe to go and see him. That kind of thing is what we are facing on.
The sites are great. So there are no diesel no generators,
No fuel.
so no fossil fuel. So you are also going to cut on emissions. So now that's contributing to yes, eco-friendly, and I think that's also very good for rural communities because you don't want to go and pollute what they have there. If you notice, when you go out of Lagos especially, your bar will drop to 3G or 2G. So you may not be able to do internet. So all these sites will be able to carry data, be able to carry voice and all that.
This deal which we have signed with Loofca International, this deal is precisely to connect the unconnected communities across Africa by deploying rural telecom sites with the tier 1 operators by extending their mobile voice and data coverage. And this deal definitely make a big sense for us as our company's mission is to connect the unconnected populations in Africa.
We've signed it. Well, it's just easy to sit there and sign. But this is 6 months of hard work and about over 20 meetings.
That's right.
We will get to that stage that people will be given even SIM cards that already has data loaded. So that the first few months, we just want you to be able to enjoy the data in the rural areas and then begin to buy on your own. And it will be as affordable and as cheap as possible. And that's the reason the whole technology is cheap. If you are going to put generator on the site and put some massive site and there is high cost of maintenance, of course it would affect the cost that you use.
It's definitely important. The reason is like if you see like we all have been going through pandemic, and you see that rural community has suffered a lot because of unconnectedness actually. So it's important, like, we would like to extend our hand to rural community by providing mobile connectivity to this rural community actually.
This will be the next face of Africa. The next face of Africa means we can use data all over the place in Africa. People in the local and rural community can communicate with anybody, anywhere in the world. Children can use the computer, they can use things, because this is going to happen. If you're looking at 10,000 sites across Africa, that will be serious impact. And these sites are jointly owned by Loofca and Vanu. Thank you, everyone.
Subscribe now to our YouTube channel GoldmyneTV and be unleashed into a world of super excitement.